Welcome back to another video. It is Saturday, March 5th. Back up on the farm, gonna do a little shed hunting today. Man, what a difference a week makes. Last week it was cold, snowy, about 40 degrees. It's a little chilly today, but they're calling for a high of 70. I cannot believe it here this early in the year. Doing a little work up on the farm. We're gonna refill the feeder. Last time we filled it was 2 or 3 weeks ago. I'm sure it's empty by now, so meeting Dad up here later. We'll get some corn out. I came up a couple hours early, do a little walking, and see if we can find some bone. Let's go. My plan starting off the morning here is I'm actually walking our east fence. We've got the neighbors picked cornfield over here to the east. I haven't been over here much this year. I didn't get on this side of the farm a whole lot, so I want to see what's over here, see what kind of trails, scrapes we've got, that sort of thing. Maybe eyeball some hanging hunt spots for next fall already. Also, I'm looking at a whole bunch of trails. Deer love to bed out in this grass field that we have, and they're going to be moving over into the corn to try to see what kind of food's there. I'm trying to see what kind of trails are crossing this fence, see if we can find a spot where maybe a buck jumps the fence and knocks an antler loose. I'm not real hopeful today, honestly. I've never had good luck shed hunting up here. I just don't know if the bucks don't stay around here that often in the off season or what. But I've got 3 bucks that I'd love to try to find a shed to if I can. First one is what I call the Bully 8. He's a buck that I saw 2 years ago, pushing around a bunch of bigger deer. Heard him get into a fight, saw him with a busted up antler the next day. It was 2 years ago. I did get one picture of him this past fall, so I know he's still alive. The second one I'd love to see is that split G2 buck that I passed early in the season. He's a little smaller buck, 2.5-year-old I think, but it'd be a cool antler to find, and hopefully he stays around. It'd be a good one next year, I think. And then the last deer, I probably won't find over here on the east side. If I find it at all, it's gonna be clear up on the other corner in the northwest, is that Kicker's buck that I saw late in the season. We'll see. Hopefully I can find at least something today. Well, no luck up on the front area. I didn't spend too much time in the grass fields. I walked all the islands just to see if there'd be anything up there. No luck. Came down the east side. I'm back here in the back of the woods. Actually back in the area where I shot my buck here at the back pond. Got a good area back here in the south corner I always like to check. I'm going to kind of hustle along the south edge. Where I really want to spend some time here this morning before the guys get here is up on that autumn olive hill where I see all the buck activity throughout the year. So that's going to be one of the best spots. Super thick cover, nice big south facing slope. Should be a good opportunity, but this is a good thick area down here as well. I saw that one 8-pointer bedded down back here late in the season, so we'll give it a shot. I found a few down here in the past, so we'll see if we can get lucky. This is the hillside I really wanted to hunt. This is the place that I expect to find any. If I'm going to find one, there's 2 spots. This is probably the higher percentage play. Up on that hill is those autumn olives. That's where all the buck signs always been. I've seen them bedded out here in this thick stuff, this nice south-facing slope. I found a few here in the past, not too many, but if I'm going to find one today, I think it's going to be on this hillside. Now I'm about halfway up the hill here, getting up into the thicker cover. Got a dead body over here. Let's go see what it is. That's a small deer. Looks like a fawn. A little button buck. That sucks. Yeah, hate to find them that way, but just more evidence that Mother Nature's pretty cruel sometimes. Little button buck. Stinks. Alright, we got one. First of the day. Oh. Little guy. He counts though. We're on the board. Right up in this area where I expected to find them. That's a good sign. Let's see if we can find some more. Well, that's gonna do it for today. It's about 12:30 here. It's warming up, about 55 degrees. So turned into a pretty nice day. Spent about an hour and a half, 2 hours. I put about 3.5 miles in today walking. I basically just did a perimeter walk. I didn't even hit the majority of the inside interior thicket stuff that we've got. Didn't hit any of the woods hardly. So plenty of ground I haven't covered yet. Maybe try to come back up here in a week or two and hit some areas that I missed here. I just wanted to do a quick perimeter walk for sheds, but found one, so a little bit of a successful day. Thanks for watching. All right, we are back on the farm again today. It is first weekend of April 2nd. Couldn't tell by the weather though. It's like 26 degrees. We had snow flurries yesterday and some sort of a cruel April Fool's joke, I think. Back up here today, we're gonna do a couple quick projects. Get the duck boxes ready for spring. Double check a couple of goose nests that we haven't hit over the winter. I'm up here a little bit early. I'm gonna do a little bit of shed hunting. I'm gonna walk through a couple areas that I missed last time I was up here. And I want to double check a couple of the more popular areas just to see. I think I was kind of early last time, so gonna see what we can find. Taking a quick walk around this pond. Didn't get a chance to walk it last time, but Dad had said he'd seen one over here dead. Couple leg bones. I think I see the rest of it up here. Yep. Little buck. Little 18-month-old guy. That's a shame. I don't know if coyotes got him. We're up close to the road. We've found a few deer over the years dead up in these fields. Our conclusion is usually that they got hit by a car, made it a couple hundred yards off the road, and then died out here. So that could have been him. It's starting to cloud up a little bit. It's good. Get some of the glare off. Ran through the food plots, nothing there. Checked a couple of the islands, nothing there. Doing a little walkthrough in this thicket area where we always have a bunch of traffic every year. We got some salt blocks back there. Then I'm gonna run up on that big hill where I found the little shed last time I was up here. That's where I'm expecting to find. If I find anything, it'll be in that spot. So we'll see. I was giving up, walking to the front, waiting for Dad and Art to get here. And as I walk up the lane, there sits one right on the side. That's a tall forkhorn. It's a little one. It counts. Better than nothing. Alright, duck box number 1 taken care of. Going up the east side here. Do a quick little shed hunt as I walk through this area. I haven't been in here for a while. Head up to the next box. See if we got any eggs in there from last year. All right, getting to that first one will be a non-issue. I'm a little worried about the one in the middle on the tree. Figure out a good way to get around here. Let's see what we got. Knock the box off or just say screw the box and walk around and smoke it right over there. But you might pull a hole through it. Exactly. So I'm saying we're going to screw the box. Okay, good. He's out! On his own. Yeah. Oh shit, there's two of them in there. Is it really? Yeah. Wouldn't it be easier just to walk out there and do it? Time out. Alright, 20 years and I get a headshot. Is the box ruined? It is now. It is now. Well, that was a pretty successful day. It's about 12:30, getting ready to get out of here. I got a couple things to clean up here this afternoon back home. So got all the duck boxes taken care of. Had to evict a couple of squatters out of one of them. We ended up having to just rip that box off the tree. It was about half loose anyway. We had a couple on that pond, so getting one box off that pond won't be a problem, but there's always a chance we've got a raccoon in a box like that. And this one we had two, so got them taken care of. So found one little shed here, nice little 4-pointer, just a little guy. Never really do find a lot of sheds up here. I've said that in the past. I don't know if there's just not enough cover in the off season for bucks to hang out here much, or if I'm just not looking in the right spot. But I've just never had a lot of good shed season luck. So by the time you see this, I'll probably be back from vacation, taking the kids down to Disney, and then it'll be turkey time. Get the blinds up and keep an eye on those food plots. As soon as it starts to green up, I'm gonna smack them with some Roundup. I'm not gonna let what happened last year with my food plots happen again this year. So that'll be April. Get the shotgun ready to go, get the turkey blind put up, get some Roundup on the food plots, and then we'll see if we can't shoot a turkey. So thanks for watching. Appreciate it.